It was raining again, not the heavy, angry kind, but the sort that feels like the sky is whispering secrets to the earth. The kind of rain that soaks into your sleeves before you even realize it, but you don't really mind. I was walking home from the library, holding my usual cup of too sweet coffee, when I noticed something strange. A letter just sitting there on top of the bus stop bench. Most people wouldn't notice, or they'd assume it was junk mail. But something about the way it was sealed, with this strange silver wax, caught my attention. It didn't have my name. It didn't have any name, just some kind of swirling pattern drawn in ink that shimmered faintly when the light hit it. I didn't mean to open it, but you know how curiosity works. One moment I was telling myself, you'll drop it off at the lost and found, and the next, my fingers were sliding under the seal. And then everything changed. I wasn't kidding. The street around me blurred, twisted, and then burst into light like someone had taken the world, folded it in half, and pushed me through the crease. When my vision cleared, I was standing in a place that didn't make sense. The air felt too clean, the colors were too bright. People walked past me in flowing clothes I'd never seen before, some of them carrying glowing paper lanterns even though it wasn't night, and then her voice. "You're early," she said, smiling like she'd been waiting a lifetime for me. I didn't know her, but the way she looked at me, it wasn't the look you give a stranger. She was dressed in this short, embroidered cloak, a sword hanging casually at her side like it belonged there as much as her heart beat. Her eyes were this deep amber, and they held me like gravity. Where am I? I stammered, her smile softened. "You're in Raylith." "But I don't think you just arrived, I think you came back." I told her my name. She laughed quietly, like it meant something more than I realized. Then she handed me something, another letter, identical to the one I'd found, except this one had my name written on it. "Read it," she said, and so I did. The handwriting was beautiful, almost too perfect to be human. The words were simple, but my heart twisted with each one. "I searched for you across 9 skies and 3 lifetimes. If you are reading this, then we have finally found the moment the worlds align. The choice is yours, stay and remember, or leave and forget." My hands were shaking. "What is this?" I asked her. "It's my love letter to you," she said plainly. "But I couldn't give it to you in your world. The rules don't let me cross there. I had to wait until you found the bridge." I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. "You've got the wrong person," I told her. Her expression didn't change. "Tell me, why does your heart hurt if that's true?" And that's when it hit me, this ache deep inside me, one I couldn't explain, like I'd been looking for something my whole life. Or maybe someone. She started walking, and without thinking, I followed. The streets wound through towering crystal trees, their leaves like shards of stained glass. Above, an enormous moon hovered closer than seemed possible. The whole place looked hand-painted in watercolors and dreams. We sat beside a fountain that glowed faintly from within, casting ripples of light on our faces. She told me about her world, how time didn't flow the same here, how memories could be lost or found depending on the paths you walked, how she had been sending letters into other realms, hoping one of them would reach me. "Why me?" I asked. "Because you were mine," she said softly. "Once, and I promised I'd find you again." I stayed there longer than I realized. We talked about little things, what coffee tasted like in my world, how rain fell in hers like glass teardrops that didn't shatter when they hit the ground. She made me laugh without even trying, and every time our eyes met, I felt this unbearable pull. But eventually, the sky began to split, not like a sunset, but like paper tearing down the middle. And she stood up, looking at me with something like longing and surrender all at once. "This is it," she said. "The moment from the letter. I can't stop it, and I can't follow you back. You have to choose now. What happens if I stay? You'll remember everything, every life, every love we've ever shared. But you'll never go back to your world, and if I leave, you'll wake up in that bus stop. You won't remember me, at least not fully, just the feeling. Like a dream you almost recall but slips away." I didn't answer right away. The rain, if it was rain, was falling again, turning the street into a blurred painting. My mind was chaos, my heart was clarity. I stepped toward her. She closed her eyes, breathing me in like the last page of a favorite book. I whispered, "Tell me my real name," and she did. It wasn't a name I'd ever heard before, but the moment it left her lips, it flooded through me like music I'd loved since childhood. In that instant, I remembered her laugh in other lifetimes, the way we danced under moons that didn't exist in my world, the way losing her had broken me, again and again. When the light came, swallowing us in gold, I didn't let go of her hand. And maybe the world I'd known faded away. Maybe my coffee went cold on that rainy street. But here, standing beneath twin moons, holding the person I'd searched for across dimensions, I knew one thing: I wasn't going back.